So I just got in the review copy of Saratoga Land Mine, my new novel. It drops October 1st. This is the print copy. It's a beautiful, beautiful product. It's paperback with a matte finish. It's book one of a series. So I have 4 planned. This first one is Saratoga Land Mine. And they'll all have similar covers, just different shades of coloring. And on my normal marker page, which is every time you open one of my books, you have this. But for the series, I decided to add this. So there's a little illustration, and it printed really well. This little illustration will appear on all the books in this series. Booyah! I really went all out with the graphic design. This looks so gorgeous. Very professional. And that's the opening. So with the series, there's always like a prelude. And the first one, it's the main character trying to write a poem, and then an inner voice telling him to just stop, come on, what are you writing verse for? And each book is separated into 3 parts. So each part has this sort of breaker. And so part 1 of Saratoga Land Mine is a clusterfuck of desperation. And then next to the opening paragraphs, there will be concept art that I created for this section. So this section has the main character with his hometown of Hyannis, Massachusetts. It's got New York City haunting him, but below New York City, a pair of alien eyes. And of course we have an alien craft up here. And this is all you need to understand where this book is headed. It is a science fiction horror book after all. And so part 2 is the legend of the Hyannis harlot. And that refers to the main character and his special ability to manipulate people's free will and bend them to his wishes. And the concept art I created for this section was a spirit visiting him as he waits for a taxi. And so then the third section, which wraps up this installment of the series, is the ever mythical and profound algorithm of your free will. And it's an island. It's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico plays an important role in this section of the book. And let's see what the concept art, I forget what the concept art was. For this one. Okay, so the concept art is actually my favorite, and that printed really well too. And considering I don't come from an illustration background too, yes, I created all this. And that's that's the scene that actually is introduced. And then at the end, I end it with concept art from one of the last scenes in the story. The famous black triangle UFO, or as I call them in the book, torture ships, or there's other names that we use for them. But that's Saratoga Land Mine. It drops October 1st in paperback and ebook. You could pre-order the ebook now. But this is such a good product that I'm going to ask that you guys get the paperback, because this is the best product I've turned out as far as novels go. Thanks, everybody.